Oh, yeah. Please state your name for the folks at home when I tap you on the shoulder.
Jim.
And?
Alex.
What do you do, Jim and Alex?
I'm a firefighter.
Firefighter, eh?
I work for the IRS.
Wait a minute, you guys are full of Tootsie Frutti. You are a firefighter?
Yes.
But you don't work for the IRS.
Yes, I do.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Did you ever hose them down?
Like to.
Do you guys know each other?
Yep.
Yep.
He's my son.
Really? Oh, that's lovely. And you got a deal on the shirts then?
Yes, we did.
Now, what's the thing with the shirts? What does it say?
Ohio State.
The Ohio State. What is the Ohio State?
The Ohio State University.
Yes. What do you do there?
Not a thing.
I should have gone there.
Yeah.
So, do you study there? Do you play some form of sport there?
What,
No, I just root for their sports.
Ah, right. Football. You got a good football team?
Oh, yes.
Oh, right. I see. How did they do then during the season of whatever it is? I'm not originally from here.
I lost 2 games.
Uh-huh. How many did they win?
12, I believe.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Did you ever play football yourself when you were younger?
Just in high school.
Right? You?
Yep, high school.
What are you doing in L.A.?
Vacation.
Really? Why here?
They live.
I moved to California.
You did?
Yeah, but up in the valley.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you work for the IRS in the Valley?
Yes.
So you say. The IRS doesn't have any places in the Valley, does it?
Yeah, we have quite a few places in the valley.
Are you a spy?
You'll
I'm
never
telling
know.
you that if you're a spy, the whole red shirt thing is a very bad idea. Like if you're a spy, you don't go out in the morning and go, well, red shirt, they'll never know I'm here. A lot of people talk to you about the shirts.
Only Ohio State fans or Michigan fans.
I'm sure that's very funny if you know what he's talking about. I, however, am out of my depth. Well, we've got a great show here at CBS.
Yes.
It's not this one. But this is the one you're on. Do you know they have to give you money for just standing here like this?
No, that'll work.
Works
Yeah. Going to declare it? We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Just for Men. New Just for Men auto stop is foolproof. Gray is over. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. No, you can stop. No, it's fine. No, you can stop. Really, honestly, it's great. You can stop now. I feel very, very sad that you had to keep going at that for so long. Because before I came out, I could hear the warm-up community say, "Go, start going crazy." But I have to wait until the music starts, so that because that's what I'm told. That's the union rules. If you come out before the music, then you've prematurely arrived. So. which I never do. I never prematurely arrive. You know, that's because I think of other things. Like your pleasure. Anyway, the music didn't start, so the audience is going, hooray, hooray, and nothing's happening. It's just the robot sitting there doing nothing. Yeah. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Good night, everybody. Good night. You don't get off that easy, I'm afraid. You at home, of course, you can just move your dial. But you may arrive prematurely if you do. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed. It is. Although not a great day for the Twitter users. You know, on the Tweety, on the you know that. Earlier today, Twitter went down for 3 hours. 3 hours I couldn't get on my tweets. I was forced to guess if Jessica Simpson's newborn baby made a poopy. I had to guess. I guessed correctly. Do you know that marine biologists in Greece say they witnessed, this is true, they say they witnessed an octopus hitching a ride on a dolphin's genitals. And I'm like, really? Hitching a ride, eh? You know, if you hitch a ride, you get on the wrong thing, you could arrive prematurely. Hitching a ride. It's an excuse the dolphin made up when his wife saw him. That's what it was. What are you doing? That's how dolphins talk with their squirty poop hole thing out the top. What'd you call that thing? Blowhole. Yeah, blowhole. Oh, man, it's a dirty one tonight. Maybe it's not that dirty. I'm not talking that dirty. I'm just really thinking dirty. You know what it is? It's that heat wave on the East Coast. It's making me feel hot, even although I'm 3,000 miles from it. It's true. New York City is crazy right now. You know what it's doing? It's driving bees crazy. There's bees going crazy in New York. It's like the New York Post, they're sensationalizing it. What's the picture? The bees swarm, South Street, swarm in the place. And then look at the story at the bottom. What's that? Bees swarm the face of Regis Phil. Can you imagine the constant noise? I'm sure the bees would get used to it, but can you imagine? I don't know what's going on with bees. Last year the bees are like, oh, there's no bees left. There's bees. Oh, no, what's happened to all the bees? Oh, the bees, the bees. Now they're all swarmed. They're like Kardashians. They're everywhere. There's bees everywhere. Anyway, there's a TV camera. And there's bees like that, too. It's dangerous to have a plague of bees in this hot weather. It's difficult to warn people because you go, swarm! And they go, I know swarm. What's your point, mister? Swarm, swarm. I punned on swarm. What do you think? Yeah, thanks, man. Anyway, the bee infestation thing is scary. New Yorkers are tense, they're on edge, they're ready to snap at any second. Then they found out about the bees. Now, if you're ever attacked by bees, first of all, here's what you gotta remember. Stop, drop, and roll. That's what you do. Stop, drop, and roll. The bees will still sting you, but it looks really funny when you're rolling around with bees on you. Police in New York City say that some of the swarms could be a result of amateur beekeepers who can't keep their hives under control. Out-of-control hives produce more honey, apparently. That's it. Today in New York City, they released a drawing of this suspect. That cost us like $1,000 just to show that. So every time I showed that thing, it would cost like $1,000. So take your pick. What do you want? Pixelating a pixelating a cuss word? Or cusselating a pix word? Or you want to pay $1,000 for the Pooh Bear? What do you want? Because this is your big chance. You want Pooh? Nah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, look, a lot of the amateur beekeepers are hipsters. That's true. It's the hipster thing to do now is collect bees. In fact, the hipsters are so hip that it's already the thing to say in hipsters is, I had a beehive before it was cool. Knock it off, hipsters, you and your trendy crap. Although it is hilarious to see someone run away from bees in skinny jeans. Second season wasn't as good. Honey is incredibly valuable, though. That most people don't know this. Bees make it by eating pollen, and then they regurgitate it as honey. That's how it's made. Yes, perhaps I'll do the rest of the show in this voice. It'll be sort of like Downton Abbey. What do you think, Jeff?
Oh, I think it's quite lovely.
Yes. I'm terribly sorry. I seem to have arrived prematurely. No, that's how bees make honey. They eat the pollen and then, whoo, honey. It wouldn't sell as well if you called it bee puke, but that's what it is. It is. It's bee vomit. And the queen bee will mate with up to 100 male worker bees. Scientists call this process, it's called, I'm going to try and get this right, philatoky. Philatoky, it's a Latin word for slut. It's a joke. Anyway, experts say the most reliable way to make bees docile is what you do is you surround them with huge billows of white smoke. That is why Willie Nelson has never been stung by a bee. Bees get near Willie Nelson, they're like, We have a problem here, bee problem in Los Angeles, because there's not enough. There's only 2 bees in the entire... They're right over there right now. They're Please don't applaud the bees. You don't want to get them agitated. Go on, I'm blowing white smoke at you. They're just drones. I wonder which queen they serve.
Dirty philatokies.
Do you like bees?
I love bees.
Really?
Yeah, especially those.
No, come on. You ever been stung by a bee?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was stung by a swarm of bees once. The hell?
What the hell? I was stung by a swarm of bees? I've got a bit of a pinched nerve. What the hell? Someone gets really sick, you must be peeing your pants. How are you, buddy? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right, a little emotionally scarred.
Yeah, from that I can imagine.
The hell, man?
Yeah. People can be so cruel, can't they?
It's the last time I tell you about my bee problem.
Do you know when people are cruel to you, you know what you should do? Have a safety word.
A safety word?
Yeah, a safety word. Do you know, like, when we were playing games?
Yeah.
You have a safety word?
Yeah.
Like banana?
Yeah, or, balls.
That would be a very bad choice of a safety word. That sounds more like a direction.
Rutabaga.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'd be all right. You want to do the thing?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay.
Tonight's program is brought to you by the good folks at Uncle Mickey's Old Fashioned Bee Puke. Regorged, reconstituted, real good.
Okay. Everybody, welcome back. Hey, Jeff, I was just blowing my organ here during the commercial break, and I've noticed that if I move my tongue a certain way, something different happens. Watch. Here's without moving the tongue. Right? Here's moving the tongue. See what I'm doing here?
Here's with no tongue.
Can you do it with tongue?
Yeah, sure.
Go. Yeah, this is on TV right now. Hey, you know what time it is, right?
Oh, it's tweet mail time.
Oh, it's
Craig.
tweet mail time. It is. Now, do you want to play a jingle or you want to do a jingle?
I think we should do our own jingle.
Do our own jingle. All right, then. Make our own entertainment.
Yeah.
Like folk used to do in the old days before television ruined society.
Yeah, but before, that's right, yeah. Like a campfire, that's right.
Right. Imagine it's around the campfire and we're about to read the tweets and the emails of the studio or the audience who are elsewhere in the forest.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, then.
Oh, it's street mail time.
It's sweet mail time.
Time to open the bag and read the tweet.
That was great. I think I really worked out.
Yeah.
All right, this is from Hillary in Brooklyn, New York. You ever been there?
Love Brooklyn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, great place. That's where the hipsters live now, Brooklyn.
Yeah, with the
Yeah, they're
bees.
out there with their bees.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hillary says, Dear Craig and Jeff, my husband is extreme in his cleanliness and spends more time with a vacuum and duster than with me. How do I get him to unwind? What am I doing here, Jeff? Or you could get a maid. It worked for the Schwarzeneggers, didn't it? Oh! You oohed me! You oohed me! You're told not to ooh me, but you oohed me. Why? Was it me banging the help? No! It wasn't me, but I'm the one that gets oohed. All right, this is from Mac in Marietta, Georgia. You ever been to Marietta, Georgia?
Oh, yeah.
It's great there. It's lovely. I like it there.
It's very musky there.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Craig and Jeff. My son got married recently, and I'm not too fond of his new wife. How do I deal with the situation? Move. This is from Sarah in Memphis, Tennessee. I love it down there. Do you?
Oh, I do love it down there.
Yeah, I love it down there. You ever been to Memphis, Tennessee? Dear Craig and Jeff, my boyfriend and I bought a cat together, but we have recently broke up. Who should get the cat? I don't care. But more importantly, neither does the cat. The cat doesn't care. I know you think, oh, the cat's torn apart by this. No, he's not. The cat's like, I don't care. Who's got the food? Right, Jeff?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. Jeff is a bit like a cat, right, Jeff?
That's true.
Right. So, would you care if I broke up with Michael? See? I think that's answered your question. We'll be right back, everyone. We'll be right back. My first guest tonight is a big-timey actor. He's in a new show, The Newsroom, which premieres Sunday night on HBO. Take a look at this. Please welcome Jeff Daniels, everybody. Jeff Daniels. Jeff. Please take a seat. Oh, lovely to see you. You look great. Man.
Thank you very much.
No, you look really good. You did good marching there. If I'd have known you were a marcher, you could have marched out with the bees and the girls.
I'd have road secretariat or whatever the hell that was. Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to do that.
I did ask the guys. I asked the bees if they were being paid, and they go, yes. So that was.
Don't talk to the bees,
Don't
man.
talk to the
No, they're them killer bees. They're aggressive. You piss them off, they'll.
Sure.
No, they won't. Hey, I thought you were going to bring your guitar. I thought you were going to sing. I thought you were going to...
Well, that's going to happen. There is a guitar. I actually had a guitar made for me by Martin Guitar Factory. Not a small deal.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing. So, is it here?
It's in the building. Yeah.
So you're gonna play the guitar?
Later on, yeah. Apparently, yeah.
Wait. No, wait. Well, now, first of all, you're applauding. You haven't. It may not be any good.
This could suck.
Well,
This
yeah, I mean,
really suck.
it could be awful, and then it would fit in with the rest of the show. But what I'm saying is, you don't want to applaud in advance. So I'm going to reserve judgment.
Sure.
I'm cautiously optimistic. Now, the show, you're playing a big-timey newsman, right? Who fires people every week.
Yeah. Kind of. Is that how it is around here?
Yeah. If they knew I was here, they'd fire me. But they don't know. Are you a news junkie yourself? Do you?
I have watched the news. I do tend to. Yeah. For the last 10 years or so, I've kind of paid attention. But it's it's a lot of screaming right now.
Right.
So.
I can't take it anymore. I can't. There's too many
And that's
people.
Brian Williams at on NBC on 6:30 at night. He's screaming.
Really?
Not really.
Oh, Brian Williams. He doesn't scream. He's kind of more Brian Williams.
Yeah. He's a pro.
Yeah, he is a pro. But there's a lot of screamers out there. And then there's the guys who do the news.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch the local news, particularly in LA, there's stuff like, Stormwatch 3008. And you go, well, why is it a stormwatch? Because there's a light drizzle. But they've got no real news other than really horrible things happening to people all over town. So they occasionally cheer it up with bad weather.
They do. I mean, they broadcast fear, and they're out there standing in their rain slicker, and there's one gray cloud about 150 miles.
It's rolling in.
rolling.
The cloud will be here sometime in the next week. Is it based on anyone in particular, this character?
No. Aaron basically said, create your own guy, and so that's kind of what we did. So there was a kind of a combination of a lot of guys that I would steal from liberally.
Yeah, but you don't. It's not like you go, well, I'll do the guy from Dumb and Dumber. I'm not going to do that. That's a pretty funny. People enjoy that guy. You know what I'm saying?
That is a scene I would like to see. I would like to see
guy.
Harry Dunn with his IQ of 8 trying to read the teleprompter. That would be good.
I thought there was going to be a remake of that, or a sequel or something to that movie.
So did I till yesterday. Yeah.
And then it's not happening?
Yeah, well, it's Jim's upset.
Oh, I've met Jim. He's always upset.
Yeah. He's got a pretty good reason to be. So my hope is that it will.
Wait. He's got a good reason to be upset?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
There's a list of names, and he's got his people working on them one by one. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a very different movie. That's scary.
No, I tell you, he wants to do it. The Farrellys want to do it. I want to do it. I think America needs it.
It does need it. Now more than ever.
We haven't had a God's honest dumbing down of America in a long time, and we kind of.
Well, I do my bit here, but I'm only one man.
I know you do, and you're succeeding admirably.
Thank you.
However, when we came out with Dumb and Dumber, I remember reading the New York Times and the dumbing down of America. We were blamed for so much.
Oh.
It's time. It's probably time for that again.
Yeah, I know. I tell you, that scene where you guys make the snowman in Dumb and Dumber with the carrot and the 2 lumps of coal.
Thank you so much.
That's about the funniest I've ever seen in my life. That is when Jeff and I went to see that together. You remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We couldn't stop laughing. Couldn't stop laughing.
That was a special. Yeah, that was. That was one of those where I thought about all those acting classes and said, "Oh my God, really?"
Yeah. Really. You did great, though. You did great. You have to be fearless to play a character like that.
You have to be fearless to get on that toilet. That's what you have to be fearless in. I mean, there were takes. I mean, I think in the film, it actually lasted about 30 seconds where I actually began what happens on top of the toilet and then finished. About 30 seconds. There were takes that lasted 2-3 minutes.
Whoa, man, that's a long time. Yeah.
That's a lot of excretion.
Which brings me to the commercial break. We'll be right back.
Open it for 5-6 days on Memorial Day weekend around the world.
Yeah. Shh, man, they're back. Let's pretend to like each other again.
Yeah.
It's show business.
And then, she said, not so hard.
Hey! You probably cut that out, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna? Oh, so when he does it, it's okay. When I do it, it's a crime. You see that? The Supreme Court are getting all mad about profanity and stuff on TV. I'm like, oh, ooh la la, not again. All right, Dad. Yeah, you can beep it out. It'll be all right. Yeah. The good news is I didn't plan to cuss. Are you a big cusser? Do you cuss a lot?
I can, yeah.
Well, you live in Michigan. They're cussers in Michigan, aren't they?
A couple, yeah, that I've heard of. Yeah, every actor has a kind of go-to thing when they're doing the scene, especially on Aaron Sorkin's got a lot of dialogue in Newsroom, so you screw up. And every actor has that go-to profanity that they blurt out.
Right.
And that ends up on the bloop reel at the end of the thing. And mine happens to, and I apologize ahead of time.
Not on my account, buddy. You go right ahead.
I'll be going along, and all of a sudden...
Crikey, 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 crikey.
Thank you.
Ooh, now that's fearless. Well, we're out of time, buddy. We actually are. We're out of time. I used to end the segments in the show with the cash prize or the mouth organ or stuff. But I've kind of gone off it. But I can do it again if you want, if you feel like it.
I'll do the cash prize.
Okay.
Before it's officially retired.
It's time for the Big Cash Prize.
Big cash prize. 3 ways to win. You can either answer a question that's written on the card. You can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You guess what's in it. If you're right, you win the money. If you're wrong, you don't. Or you can try for the third option, the recently added Guess What Her Majesty the Queen is Thinking. We have imagined a scenario where Her Majesty the Queen has been falsely imprisoned. You must guess her thoughts.
I'll take the Queen.
Okay. What am I thinking, Jeff?
Oh, good. Finally, I'm going to get some big prison.
Just take the money. Take the money. Take the money. Get out. Jeff, that. Welcome back, everyone. My next guest is a true American genius. He's clever, is what I'm saying. He's a legendary author. His new book, In One Person, is in stores now. Please welcome John Irving, everybody. John Irving. John Irving, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Good. Good. It's good. I like the cover of the book. Is this you on the cover?
We tried that, but it didn't work.
Have you ever tried wearing a bra and then undoing it around the back yourself? I mean, that's the question America wants to know from John Irving, I tell you.
Well, when I was younger, sure.
Yeah, why not? I have to say, this is quite scary, actually. See there? Mm-hmm. Do you like to project an image of toughness? Because you do. I don't know if you mean it. You got that kind of, hard-bitten kind of, I'm a writer and I stand up when I'm writing and I could cut you. Is that a fair description?
Well, I'm 70 years old.
No way. So what you're saying is you can cut. You're tatted. I had no idea you were inked up. That's. I mean, I got a little bit here. You're like covered.
Not that you can see.
Do you have more?
Mm-hmm.
You're a surprise to me. You write about you're a tender writer. I thought you'd be more poetic in your look. Maybe a scarf, a big hat. Some kind of hush puppy shoes.
Short people should not wear hats.
I know what you mean, yeah. It kind of makes you want to look for Santa, you know. You know, in my circle, they call Irving the interviewer's graveyard. Do you know that?
No.
Here's the thing. You know, in the Cider House Rules, when you wrote the screenplay for the book, right? The book, a great book, great screen. The movie was great, but you know, Michael Caine in the Cider House Rules, when he's talking and he has that accent, which doesn't sound that New England to me. Was that something that you noticed, or am I just making that up?
It's actually quite a good New England accent.
I've never met anyone in New England that talked like that.
I didn't think he talked like that in the film, actually.
He does a little bit. But you know what? I've seen Michael Caine in so many films that maybe I projected that onto him, but actually he was doing a very good New England accent. I'm prepared to be wrong, is what I'm saying.
Well, many people in New England speak so incomprehensibly that you wouldn't know what their accent was.
I agree. My wife is from New England. From the great state of Vermont. I have met people in Vermont, so I'm not sure that they're speaking English.
Well, I was just in Edinburgh, you know.
Did you have a nice time?
Well, I did an onstage interview with one microphone this size. We passed it back and forth.
Did you really? We should do that here. I love that. Who was interviewing you?
An Irish writer named John Boyne.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. And what was was it to try and make the rest of whatever, maybe the White Castle burger trick?
It was simply making the best of a bad technological situation.
Are you a techno
It was a music hall and they had one microphone that worked.
Well, it's Edinburgh. What do you want, 2 microphones? Oh, sorry, Mr. Swanky American visitor. Hey, do you work on the technology? Do you a techno geek? Do you write on computers and stuff?
I write by hand.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's how you know you're a proper writer. Use a pen?
I do. Paper, too.
Very hard to use one without the other, really. Kind of come as a set.
I like the email for my children and.
Oh, so you do it then?
I learned to type when I was very young, before I was a teenager, actually. And it's just a little too fast for the way I like to write.
So do you find that you think at the speed at which you write, your fingers get ahead of your brain? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Because I've heard people say that before.
It's a
Slowly.
pity they don't listen. Yeah.
Do you know what I noticed in your later work in the 90s? You did a lot of Indian stuff. You went to India a bit and the thing. Why was that?
I went there to make a film which still isn't made.
Is it in India right now, or were you heavily influenced by India?
We moved it to Mexico, and it still isn't made there either.
Keep moving. What's the movie?
It doesn't.
Dumb and Dumber? Is that what it is? Did you like India? Did you have a good time?
Not really. To both questions.
Well, you seemed to be very fond of it, and you're right. And you seemed to the culture of it. You seemed very kind of taken with it. Maybe I'm wrong.
You are about that. But that's okay. I mean, you know.
I'm wrong often. As I say, my wife's from New England, so. Yeah.
You want to talk about what's on your desk?
Sure. You ever seen a kangaroo's balls? Or do you wanna?
Did the kangaroo give that to you willingly?
They're on loan from the kangaroo, who has unfortunately been falsely imprisoned.
Have you ever visited the Freud Museum in Vienna?
No, I haven't, but I hear they've got a lot of penises.
Many penises.
Freud used to collect penises,
He
right?
did, indeed.
Is the plural penises or peni? I've never had to use them.
It's penises.
Penises.
He has Etruscan penises, Roman penises, penile artifacts, I think.
That's Freud for you, though, isn't it, really? Are you a Freudian? You think you're a Freudian? I see you more as a Jungian myself.
I was a student there, and I was upset that there was no museum for Freud.
Right.
No honor of his home or his office. And I assumed that this was the fault of Viennese anti-Semitism. But when...
You've got that there.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. But then, once the museum was opened through the efforts of the daughter, and all the penises showed up. I'm not trying to let the Viennese off the anti-Semitic hook because they deserve it. But there could have been an anti-penis thing going on as well. That's what I'm saying, that's all.
You make an interesting point. I'm not sure what it is, but it's interesting.
Yeah. The character in this book has difficulty pronouncing the plural of penis.
Is it me?
I just thought you'd be interested in the parallel.
I think it's, well, this, because it reminded me of me when I saw the cover, that's all I'm saying.
We tried several models.
I'll bet you did. Yeah. Well, John, we're out of time. That's how you know you're out of time in the show. The knocking of the kangaroo testicles in the desk tell us old Father Time has arrived.
Okay.
Knocking at the door.
Okay.
You can have these if you want. A writer gave me these, actually. Carrie Fisher gave me these.
Oh.
What the hell, John? Carrie Fisher's my friend.
Okay.
You don't get along with Carrie?
No, it's the testicle I don't want.
You know what? Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'll hang on to them then. They're kind of adorable. I was thinking of drawing a little face on them. They look like a little alien, you know.
I think it looks strange enough as it is.
Not to kangaroos.
I don't know that they'd like the little silver part, you know.
I hear you. Well, we're out of time.
Okay.
Relieved?
No, it's okay.
Do you want to do a cash prize, awkward pause, anything like that?
No.
Let's just throw in an official awkward pause.
Haven't we done that?
We have, but I'd like to make it official.
Okay. You know, I spend most of my day this way.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
I'm really sorry, we ran out of time. John Irving left a pause which was 5 minutes long. We don't have time for your song. But if you come back tomorrow night, you can start the show with your song tomorrow night. Okay?